What's up guys, Blake here. I'm at Ala Moana Beach Park, just getting a quick workout in. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can never lose trading Bitcoin. Let's get into it.
What's up guys, I'm back from my workout. I'm here at the house, and as you know, I'm going to show you how you can never lose trading Bitcoin. Now before we get started, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These are only my opinions, and I'm sharing my thoughts and my journey with you guys, and I want to try to help you be a better trader. So one of the things that I like to do when I am trading is there's two scenarios where I will make a purchase. The first scenario is buying the dip. The second scenario is buying a breakout. So if you've been following my Telegram group, and by the way, if you are not in my Telegram group, I'm linking it below. So go ahead and click that link and follow our Telegram group, giving away lots of signals, lots of free information about crypto and also stocks. So please go ahead and follow. Now, like I was saying, buying the dip and buying breakouts. And as you guys know, in my Telegram group, I attempted to buy the dip in Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies. Okay, so what is buy the dip? Well, buying the dip is placing a strategic buy order at an area of support. Okay, well, what's support? There's lots of things that can classify support. They can be trend lines, they can be moving averages. One of the things that I like to buy is near trend lines in areas of price support and also moving averages. And when I say moving averages, I mean higher time frame moving averages. So like the 200-day, the 250-day moving average. And as you know, we went ahead and placed some orders right in this 200-day moving average, and in the 250-day, if I was to pull it up, would be right around here. So just underneath the 200-day. So buying the dip is when you go ahead and you buy an area of support. We want to buy at an area of support because that area of support gives you a good risk-reward ratio. And when I say risk-reward ratio, some people might think I'm crazy for go ahead and buying this dip when we went from 20,000 all the way down to 6,000. Some people might think, why would you buy there? Well, the reason I would buy there is because I'm minimizing my downside risk. And what I mean by that is if I go ahead and buy this 200-day moving average or near this 200-day moving average, I can go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to buy the 200-day moving average. That 200-day moving average is at 7,900, and I'll have a stop loss just below yesterday's low. So you have a very small downside risk relative to upside potential. So if that support does hold, and hopefully it does, and it's looking like it might, if that support does hold, then you have a very, very good entry for the next swing long. Okay, so that's the first way I like to buy, is I like to buy support and buy the dip within an established uptrend. Now, if we were to pull Bitcoin out in a weekly time frame, you would see we're in a very, very strong uptrend. Okay. The second scenario where I like to buy is buying a breakout. Now, a breakout you would like to buy because it indicates that there's demand for higher prices. Okay, well, what's a breakout? A breakout could be two different things. The first thing is a price breakout. So when a price moves above a previous level's high that you've been watching, and it also can be a geometric breakout. So like a technical breakout, of breaking above a downtrend or breaking out of a falling wedge. So those are breakouts. And the reason that you want to buy breakouts is because it puts the odds in your favor that prices are going to move in the direction of the breakout. So like I said, we have two scenarios of which we buy. We buy the dip, which is what we've attempted to do in our Telegram group. We bought around that 200-day, and we have a very small minimal downside risk. So buying the dip helps you minimize downside risk. Buying breakouts, you get into the trend a bit later, but that's okay because your odds of that trend continuing in the direction of that breakout are in your favor. So all trading is minimizing risk and optimizing returns, and we can do that by placing buys at areas of support, buying the dip, and buying breakouts, price moving above a previous high. So I just wanted to cover that real quick in today's video, and now we're going to talk about what's happening in the crypto markets, and also we're going to recap the S&P 500. So real quick, I have Bitcoin pulled up here on a daily time frame. You guys know, if you're in my Telegram group, I've been watching this 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average currently is at 8,072 USD. And we have a MACD bullish crossover. So that's finally what we've been looking for. We've been waiting for that MACD bullish crossover. The momentum is changing into the bulls' favor. Now, it's not, the bulls haven't won the battle yet, but the momentum is changing. So that's something to keep a very close eye on. We're starting to break this downtrend line, which I'm very excited about. If I was going to draw this downtrend right there, we're very close to breaking out of that. We are just at the downtrend line. So I'm watching a break above that downtrend line. That would be buying a technical breakout, a geometric breakout. But really what I'm waiting for is this middle Donchian right here. You can see this orange line. That is, let's see, that price is $9,095. So above 9,100 bucks, let's call it. Above 9,100, that will go ahead and signal for me to go ahead and add to my portfolio. So above 9,100, I will add to my Bitcoin holdings in the portfolio. So I'm watching that. Okay, let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin, I always do this. Sorry, guys. Litecoin has a very similar setup to Bitcoin. It's pretty much tracking the price of Bitcoin. However, it's slightly outperforming. And you guys know this if you're in my Telegram group. I prefer Litecoin to Bitcoin at the moment. Now, Litecoin has double bottomed at this 200-day moving average. We have a MACD bullish crossover, and it's starting to open up even higher. So bulls are starting to win this battle. Not completely in control yet, but the bulls are gaining momentum. So above this candle's high, which was, we'll call it 169.55. So around 169.55 or 170, if you just want to call it 170, that would also go ahead and signal a buy for me as a technical breakout. So I like Litecoin right now as well. Ethereum, and I say it would signal a buy, guys. We're still in a downtrend, okay? This is not, by no means are we out of the woods yet, all right? We could get rejected at this midline and make new lows, okay? So it's important to keep an open mind. My bias right now is to the bullish case. Ethereum, also a similar chart. As you guys know, it's been relatively strong compared to Bitcoin and Litecoin. And this midline in the middle Donchian channel is right around 890. So above 890, I'll go ahead and probably add to the portfolio with Ethereum as well. Ethereum never even came back and tested its 200-day moving average. So that tells you it's a bit stronger than the other two. So keep an eye on Ethereum. Once again, we have lots of volume coming in, and we've kind of just mellowed out sideways. Don't be surprised if we go sideways for the next couple weeks. That wouldn't surprise me at all. But as you know, we're watching our downside levels. We're minimizing our downside risk by buying on support areas. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the overall general stock market. Those of you who have money invested in your Roth, your 401k, or an individual account, you know that I've been talking about this uptrend line. Let's go ahead and get rid of these middle Donchian, just kind of clutters things. So I've been talking about this uptrend line, and this uptrend line has really been in effect for the past 2 years. So we've got this this uptrend line. We've held this uptrend line, came back and tested it, and today we gapped up above. Today we gapped up above this uptrend line, came back tested it, and moved higher. So that's a very strong move higher. This reversal hammer candle off of the 200-day moving average was a signal to, hey, you could probably go ahead and buy this dip your toes in, buy this support. So this would be buying the dip. Okay, you would buy this dip, buy this support right around the 200-day, and you'd minimize your downside risk by making your stop loss just below this 200-day moving average. So you have a very small margin of risk, a very small area that you're actually at risk of losing money. And today we're rocketing higher. So in my opinion, these 10% corrections are to be expected in bull markets. We're in a very strong bull market in the stock market, and I expect this to move higher from here. Now, if we start closing below this upper trend line, that would be cause for concern, and that'd probably put this 200-day back in play right around the 255 mark. So just keep an eye on that. But for now, I think, in my opinion, it's looking positive. The coast is clear. This could be a good buy the dip scenario. Let's wrap it up real quick, guys, with Bitcoin. And as of right now, I'm only covering the major coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, the ones that you can really purchase on Coinbase. The reason I'm doing that is because everything's really trading with Bitcoin right now. All eyes are on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks out, if Bitcoin moves higher, that would probably lift the entire crypto market with it. So that's why we're watching Bitcoin right now. As this channel progresses, we will start to look at some of the altcoins. I know you guys are excited about the altcoins, the coins that can go 10x, 100x potentially. I do have some that I've been reviewing. I'm going to save that for a later date. So if you like this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'm linking my Telegram group below. Please go ahead and give us a follow and tell your friends. So thanks for watching this, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.